Well, first off, I just want to thank everyone from coming out and supporting us on our special day. Our first toast is to Mr. and Mrs. Kubiak. Thank you so much for raising a very strong and intelligent woman that's going to be my future wife, or now wife. Second toast is for my parents for raising a ridiculously good-looking, very, very intelligent, totally humble person. Here's to my parents.
I've known Katie for about 15 years now, which sounds really crazy when you think about it. One of my favorite traits about Katie is she can really take any situation and always see the positive and better side of it. And that's just something you really treasure in a person. So you can understand my devastation when my best friend called me and told me that she would be moving to Houston. I know everybody in Houston is excited that she's there, but I was really brokenhearted that she left.
The next story is about the first time I met Katie. There was a certain point in the night where Katie and her friend Jessica started arguing over who was going to date Todd. I instantly looked at Todd because I wanted to see his reaction. And obviously, if you know him, you know that he's not the silent type, but he was sitting there watching them exchange words in absolute silence. It was one of the few times I had ever seen my brother quiet and attentive watching the exchange between them two.
I remember a phone call. She called me one day and said, you know, when I come home to St. Louis now, it really doesn't feel like home anymore because she had been so far removed. But I really don't feel like Houston's home for me either. I haven't been able to put down any roots. And about a year or so later, she did take another job with a company that allowed her to be in Houston a lot more. And that was right about the time where I was also hearing that name Todd thrown around. And of course, Todd's name would come up on all of these crazy adventures and these shenanigans that she was getting into. So I kind of, even though I hadn't met him yet, I kind of knew what kind of person Todd was. I just happened to be in Houston and he came out with us, and he was just, I just remember laughing a lot to see them together. You just see how well they balance each other out. Katie, I'm so excited and for you to have found somebody to share your life with that has always been a part of making Houston feel like home for you. I'm so excited for you guys, and I wish you all the love, happiness, and so much laughter in your marriage. Cheers to Katie and Todd.
If you could stand to your feet, please do so. And make some noise for Mr. and Mrs. Todd and Katie McKee.
Katie wrote in an email to me explaining that her and Todd are interesting travel companions. She, Katie, is the ultimate planner and packer. Todd is kind of more laid back, go with the flow, see where the day will bring us, you know? And to be really honest with you, that's a great mix to have. It really is. But I love the word companion. It literally means with bread. A companion is someone that you share a meal with. And it hit me when I thought about that word, that the qualities of a really good meal or the qualities of really fine wine are the exact same characteristics of a healthy and strong marriage. When all the components of a dish, all the variables of a fine wine, even if they contrast, are impeccably interwoven. What it means in a marriage is that you bring who you are to that relationship, even if it's totally different and distinct from your spouse. Your distinctive characters can blend to make something wonderful.
You're the one I want to be next to. I want to live in that light. My love, you shine so bright. You shine so bright. My love, you shine so bright. You shine so bright. You shine brighter than the stars in the sky. I am yours and I know you are mine. You're the one I want to be next to. I want to live in that light. My love, you shine so bright. You shine so bright. My love, you shine so bright.
Whatever love means, it means remaining alive and interesting, sharing silliness and surprises, keeping one another alert with wit and with laughter. Continually discover something new about each other each and every day. Todd and Katie, continue to grow in your relationship. Learn to pay attention to each other. Learn to appreciate each other. And always know that a relationship, a marriage, like all good cooking, is much harder than it looks.
You shine brighter than the stars in the sky.